What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here, and I was originally planning to get to this by the end of, after the semester ended, but tonight, man, I was feeling the urge. When I got home, I was like, man, I'm in the mood to watch Seven Deadly Sins, bro. So I sat down and I watched the first three, and I almost started the fourth one, and I was like, hold on, man, I gotta talk about the awesome sauce. I gotta let all of this sink in for a sec, man, because there's been a lot of greatness that has taken place right now. I'm currently on episode 4 of season 2, and I just want to talk about the second season thus far, man. I want to do something similar to that of like what I did with Hunter x Hunter, with like my catch-up-sauce videos, in replacement of my reactions, because I don't plan on reacting to Seven Deadly Sins. I might for I remember Nellis and Zara both told me to do a reaction. I believe it's to episode 14 of this season, so I'll probably do that. But aside from that, I'd rather do this, because man, I'll tell you what, dude, this has been amazing, man. This has been a lot of fun. It reminded me of whenever I was doing my initial Seven Deadly Sins watch, man, and it was amazing because I jumped right back into the world, and it's like as if I've never left, man, and it was absolute greatness. So let me first touch upon the opening, bro. The opening by itself. When you have Grand Rodeo and Flo working on a song, and then you have this amazing the amazing visuals to accompany it, man, and it gets you so hyped up, man, to what you're about to see. It gets you in the mood, man. You're like, yo, it's like all out war's about to go out, man. So the introduction of power levels has been very, very interesting. You know, it's a concept that I did not expect to see in Seven Deadly Sins, but I feel like in this series it's something that can work. It's something that can work. I'm still getting a bit used to it, like I said before, but it's something I believe that can work. I love how Merlin's I love how Merlin's is what was it, like 4,700, because they just fought this massive demon thing that in episode 3 that was 5,500. And Meliodas just got back his lost vein. His flippin' sacred treasure, bro. And he decimated this thing, man. I mean, with ease. Full counters and all, man, with ease. With relative ease, man. Then the whole Gauther situation, what was going on there, that stuff was extremely spooky. I was like, what we got going on here, coach? And I don't know if it was revealed before, but that legit shocked me whenever you find out that he was a doll made by some old wizard in the past. I was like, what? But let me touch upon the #1 thing that has me excited right now, man. I love antagonist organizations. I love, as long as they have some sort of aura behind them, beast designs. That's all I need, man. And from the moment that I saw these 10 commandments, dudes, I was like, alright, you got me, coach. You got me. I don't know all their names. All I know is the dude with the silver hair. He has an awesome name. The dude with the silver hair, his name is Estarossa. I mean, when I heard that name, I was like, yo. That's like a name you give in a spot on Bleach, man. Like that, Estarossa. And then the main dude with the black hair and the tattoo right here, the chick with the blonde hair was like completely nude, but like covering her is like this demonic aura. She looks really awesome. And like a lot of these dudes, or a lot of these characters have really nice designs. But like I was saying before, man, you give me an awesome organization that I can sink my teeth, that I cannot wait to see, you know, go against the protagonist, to go against like the main group. And this is it, man. I mean, the hype is already built up. The hype is already built up. When Meliodas is shook about these guys coming back in there, and the thing that has me even more shook after the last episode is the fact that they showed up and he felt their energy. He felt a disturbance. And the main dude with the, like, I forgot his name, it starts with a Z, the tattoo above his eye and with the hairstyle, he the one that has like a connection to Meliodas, he it specifically stated that because of what happened with the goddess seal, they're out of energy. So what you're telling me here is that these guys are out of energy, and Meliodas still felt a disturbance in the flipping force, bro. Some Star Wars stuff, man. I was like, whoa. So I'm really, really interested on finding out what they know about Meliodas, because they arrived at this castle-like place, and where there was like this massive hole in the middle, and they stated, this is his doing, Meliodas. Just what did he do? And it immediately gave me flashbacks to whenever we would see like those little flashbacks with Meliodas and Liz. And it really made me interested. I was like, yo, I really want to know what happened then. And it looks like that is connected to what they're seeing right now, because his energy is still left behind. Apparently, this is something insane. Now, this massive hole was created. So, shout out to Massive Hype on Meliodas as well. But I'm just super interested in the story right now, man. Super, super intrigued. The stuff with, you know, with King and Bon over there in the fairy forest. That was some very, very, very heartwarming stuff, man. Shout out to Bon, bro, keeping that forest continuing to grow. The stuff with Diane and King, man. The tears that she shed while talking to Elizabeth. Elizabeth wanted to reveal her true feelings for Meliodas. Meliodas not wanting her to come along because she understands the threat that these individuals are. Yo, like he's shook, bro. We've seen serious Meliodas in all the episodes that I've watched thus far, because these guys are no joke, yo. They're no joke. When you see serious Meliodas and he's taking this seriously, you know that they're no joke. And the one other thing where I knew it was no joke was whenever Merlin, like, the moment that Meliodas said the 10 Commandments, Merlin immediately, I mean, it was like everything rose up in the room. Everything in the room rose up. She took control of the energy of everything in the room. You saw her hair raising, the eyes, and I was like, brother, chill. Bro, because then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, my emotions got the better of me. So I'm like, okay, Merlin obviously has some sort of past with 10 Commandments the same way that Meliodas does. And Meliodas knows that she has some sort of past with these 10 Commandments. So I'm excited to see where that is going to lead into. But man, dude, it's just, like, right now I'm paused on this awesome scene right here. I'll show you right here. Let me, I'm paused like right in the middle of the opening. Like I said, man, I was in the middle of the opening for episode 4, and then I was like, man, this just looks. Look at this visual, bro. Look at this. Look at that flipping visual, son. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Dude, look at them. Look at how beast they look. I don't know, man. There's just something about those designs that just make you like, yeah, look flipping beast, son. But yeah, man, just really, really interested in the story and in the characters and the relationships that are currently taking place in the manga. Like, I'm curious as to whether Bon and King are going to return. I mean, I know King wants to come back. Bon is still going on his journey. He's out there with Jericho, and he's still trying to, you know, fulfill his promise to Elaine. And then I'm wondering what's going to happen with King, though. Oh, dude, that scene with King and what was his name? Flipping Flagnards. His best friend's name. So it starts with an H. Harlbaum? Whatever it was, man. And that scene right there, it got me in the feels, bro. I can't lie. Like, with the music that was playing, man, it got me in the feels, bro. That actually hit the soul. That was some beautiful stuff right there. That, like, I reside in your helmet, man. And he put the helmet on and he saw him. I was like, okay, man. You got me, coach. You got me. But yeah, man, last episode was episode 2 really had me gripped, because I feel like episode 1, you know, getting back into the grips of things and whatnot, man, I was like, all right, you know, 7 Deadly Sins, and I'm back into it. But episode 2 is where it really grabbed me again. That's where I really started remembering why I really like this series. You know, with the 10 Commandments hype, more mysteries coming up with the stuff going down with Gauther. More relations going around there. Gauther and Diane having their little drama, and then Diane having her conversation with Elizabeth. Episode 2 was when I was like, all right, we in some greatness now. And episode 3, I was like, all right, we're definitely getting into some awesome sauce, man. I love how every single time we oh, and then Hendrickson completely out of energy, and he's like, Dreyfus, I'm gonna bring you back. And then it transitions into the way Dreyfus is now. Yo, he's got that one mark on his face. Speaking of that mark, man, I keep seeing like this similar mark on all of these characters, and then in the opening I see Meliodas with that same mark, and it like grows whenever he's in the middle of fighting. And I also noticed that the chick with the long blonde hair in the opening, she's fighting Bon. Now, I don't want anybody to tell me if that's actually a shoot or if that's factual. But what I do know is, with my history with openings can be very, very misleading when it comes to certain things like that. So that's why I'm taking the opening as just straight up, just, you know, as just the hype factor that it is, and that's all I'm taking it for. But like I said before, man, I'm very, very excited to see where the story goes from here on out. I'm about to watch episode 4 right now, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's awesome to be back in the Seven Deadly Sins universe. These dudes just look so beast, man. The 10 Commandments, bro. That one dude's name is Estarossa, bro, and it took them all the way up until episode 3 to show his face, because all we saw was his hair. And then whenever we saw his face, it struck me as very, very familiar. It's like I've seen that face before. Maybe it's on a volume cover. I don't know. It really, really struck me as if I've seen that face before. And then there was that one weird sequence with Diane, back in the boar hat, where Diane, it seemed like her eyes got like possessed for a second. It was weird. And then Elizabeth had her dream as well. And I was like, bro, what in the flying flaggers is going on? But regardless, man, I'm enjoying where the story is right now. I'm looking forward to seeing what more is gonna happen. I know where Bon and King are. Another one of those Albion beasts, demonic beasts just showed up, so that'll be interesting to see how they take care of that situation. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of them get back together, man, because I have a feeling that in order to take on the 10 Commandments, they're gonna need everybody. They're gonna need everybody and more. And we're gonna need some guilt undergrids. Yo, dude, even though he didn't even play that big of a pivotal role, man, listen, I'm an Arthur Pendragon mark. That is my dude. When I saw my boy Arthur D. Pendragon, man, I was like, yes, yes, my boy is here. Yo, he's defending Camelot. Let's go, man. But for right now, main interest is I can't wait to find out more about these 10 Commandments dudes and what their connection with Meliodas and Merlin is. And looking forward to seeing how the story unfolds on Bon and King's side, along with on our side, man. There's a lot of really nice mysteries going on right now, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they all, you know, come together and whatnot. It's gonna be nice, man. I definitely plan, like I said, on continuing to do stuff like this. Like every time I watch like a couple, or every time I feel like talking about an episode, whenever or talking about a batch of episodes or whatever, I'm gonna do it just like I did with the Hunter x Hunter CatchupSauce videos back in the day. But I will see y'all later, man. Have an awesome day. I can't stop anymore. I cannot wait. I need to watch this episode. I wanted to share my excitement for Seven Deadly Sins right now with you guys, and then I will see y'all next time, yo. Probably be back tomorrow. I know there's no chapters this week, so there's a couple of other series that I want to get to, but if Seven Deadly Sins keeps being this good, man, I might just stick on the Sins. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I'm a dude that bases what I do on how I'm feeling. So if tomorrow morning and tomorrow night, whenever I go home from work, I'm still feeling Seven Deadly Sins, I'm gonna watch some Seven Deadly Sins. All right, so that's just the way it's gonna be. So I'll see y'all next time. Have an awesome sauce of a day. Seven Deadly Sins is greatness right now, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how the plot continues to unfold and continues to more stuff we continue to see, more stuff from the 10 Commandments and from Meliodas' past, man, because Meliodas' past has always intrigued me, man. I love the way they built that up in the story, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that intertwines with these guys right here, man. But they have awesome designs and awesome awesome designs and flipping an aura around them of like mist. Ooh. I'm in, coach. I'm in, man. I'll see y'all next time. Seven Deadly Sins greatness. Let's go, man.